Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, how are you? My name is Gina and thank you so much for joining us here today. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. You know I appreciate you, you know it. So, oh, and can you see our buddy right here? He's in his usual spot, which isn't the best thing for what we are doing today, but it is what it is. Okay, so today's video, I'm going to be doing a bunch of potting up. I have a bunch of plants that I need to put into planters. They're in like nursery pots. I think every single one of them is still in a nursery pot. They are sitting right here. Oh, actually, I forgot one. I have to go get one. So there's a lot of succulents and cacti we are going to be potting up. But there's also a Discidia. Remember my Discidia rustifolia variegata. That one has needed a repot, and I have some really cute new. I gotta get my tea, by the way. Okay, distracted time. I found another mug at the thrift store. TGIS. Thank God it's spring. It's not spring, but in my mind, we are saying it is spring. And I am having, this is blueberry tea. It's actually loose leaf tea. My local natural grocers, do you guys have natural grocers where you live? The best little grocery store ever. That one in Sprouts, love them so much. I'm not sure, I think they might be a Western thing, possibly, not positive. Where I grew up in the Midwest, there was no natural grocers. And I think they've been around for many, many years. So I think it's a Western thing, but I am not sure. But anyway, I found this amazing blueberry tea. I am like addicted to blueberry tea. There's a yogi tea that's blueberry that I love. And then this one is a loose leaf tea that I found at natural grocers, and it is so amazing. I'll put a picture up here of what it looks like. So if you have a natural grocers and you love tea, highly recommend this one. It is so delicious, and especially if you like blueberry like I like blueberry. And it has been so dry here, so I need to have my tea with me and especially because we're going to be working with perlite today. So I'm gonna need something to get that tickle out of my throat from the perlite. But anyway, yeah, I found this at the thrift. Did I mention that? Another mug. It's Ziggy. Do you know Ziggy? If you are my age or older, you know Ziggy. Gen X and above, you probably know who Ziggy is. Hopefully those of you younger generations also know, because he's awesome. My very first backpack when I was a little kid that I remember was a Ziggy backpack. It was baby blue and it had Ziggy on it, and it was his face, but then his nose was actually stuffed, like a stuffed, it was like fabric with stuffing in it. So it had his nose on it, and then his feet flopped, and his feet were also like stuffed fabric. It was just cute. If I can find this backpack online, I will put a picture up here, but most likely I won't be able to find it, but it was so cool. And I was a big fan of Ziggy. So anyway, distracted. What was I talking about? I think we were talking about Discidia rustifolia variegata. I do have to go grab that one. Oh, and I have picked up some amazing planters lately. Some amazing ones specifically for these plants. And some are going to be reused. They're down here. Some of them will be reused, but some of them are new for these plants, and I'm so excited to show you. I've had some requests for plant-planter combo videos again, so this will just be a little taste. I will do a whole video on plant-planter combos coming up. Not sure when exactly, but it will be coming up. But this is a little taste of some plant-planter combos for you. And then I think this is gonna go pretty quickly. I think, we'll see. But if it does, we're gonna do something reminiscent of Vlogmas. So during Vlogmas, I was making videos every single day. So I was throwing in some videos that were like totally not related to plants, like my mug collection, stuff like that, which to me is so much fun to do like other stuff. I love doing plant stuff, but I really enjoy doing other stuff also. And so, you know what we're gonna do? I found a new purse at the thrift store, and I'm gonna switch out my purse. So there are videos online that they're called "What's in My Bag," and some creators will show you like what's in their purse, what's in there. And Nikki's trying to leave. So we're gonna do that. I'll show you. We're gonna switch. We're gonna go from my current purse I'm using to a new purse. And I think it might be interesting. I don't know. If it's not, we're gonna do this at the end of this video. So if it's not interesting to you, you can leave. It's okay. I don't mind. Hopefully you'll think it's interesting, but if not, that's okay. So it depends. We'll do that if this goes as fast as I think it's going to go. So, okay, I need to let Nikki out, and I need to go grab my Discidia russifolia variegata, and then we'll get started down here, repotting. Okay, so Nikki is out, and I have grabbed this plant. So this is her. She is big. She is a beautiful big plant. And this one has, oh, and I see it's flowering. I see some flowers. Is it? No, I guess not. I thought it was, oh yeah, right here. I thought I saw some white. They have the tiniest little, see that little white? They have the tiniest little white flowers in them. This is such a gorgeous plant. If you are into Hoyas, I think you would very much enjoy this one also, Discidias. I told you guys Discidias is one of those that for this year I would like to get more into, that I'm interested in maybe adding more varieties to my collection. But anyway, so it is in this little pot, and honestly, it's doing perfectly fine in this pot, but the problem I'm running into is it is top heavy. It wants to, see, I can't even, see how it just wants to flop over because it's just so, there's just so much growth on it. So I want to put it into a bigger pot. So I can't wait to show you the pot I found for this. It is so freaking adorable. I think if you like stuff I like, I think you're gonna love this planter when you see it. So anyway, let me get set up down here. Okay, this might be a little bit tricky with trying to get everything in the picture, but we will see. We'll see. All right, so I have my potting mat, and I think, how far back can I back up? Let me see here. I knew this was going to be tricky. There's just not a whole lot of space in my office here. Okay, I think that will work. You can see that, right? I'm sorry I don't have like multiple cameras to get multiple angles for you, but it is what it is. So, okay, so I have my potting mat. I have two different types of soils. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do this one first, the Discidia russifolia first. And oh my goodness, okay, you have to see this planter. It is so cute, you guys. So I found this on Etsy, like I usually do. Etsy is my go-to place for adorable, handmade, unique planters. Are you ready, you guys? Any guesses of what is on this? What is on this planter? Put them in now. Okay, here it comes. Here it is. I just realized it kind of matches my outfit. It's like a toile, kind of a toile pattern. Am I saying that even correctly? I don't know. T-O-I-L-E. Usually it's like blue toile. Like that's what this kind of is. But how adorable is that? A little black squirrel. And by the way, oh, I should have took video of it this morning. The little black squirrel visited my yard today, went to the squirrel feeder. This is my little black squirrel. So stinking cute. And There's multiples. I think there's 1, 2, 3. 3 of these guides in this pattern. So love it. And it does come with a little tray, a little saucer for it. And the bottom does have like little rubber feet on it so it doesn't clink around. And it's just really, really super nice quality. So this maker on Etsy is the same one where I got my orchid planters from. You recognize it kind of looks similar, except there's no holes in this one for orchids. But yeah, it's the same maker. I will link these makers in the description in case you're interested in them. So I have a bird planter from her. I have an owl. So it's just a plain old bird, and then owls are birds too, but I have a bird, and then I have an owl, and now I have a squirrel. And she also makes one with a rabbit. And I kind of need that one too, so we'll see. Eventually I'll possibly add that one to my planter collection. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so Discidia russifolia is going to be going into this planter. It is a bit of a bigger, it's a bit of an upsize, you see? It's quite an upgrade, but I think it will be okay considering the soil I am going to use is a pretty airy, chunky soil. So I think it's going to be okay. So here's my soil here. And what this is, and it's the same one I always use, the same recipe. It is the Fox Farms Ocean Forest soil. And I put in orchid bark and perlite, a bunch of that in there as well. And I think that's it. I think that's all I put in there these days. In the past, I used to put in worm castings, but I decided it doesn't really need that because the ocean forest soil is just so full of organic nutrients. It's nutrient dense soil to begin with. It's a higher end soil, so you really don't need to add like extra fertilizer to it unless you don't do like when you water your plants, you don't do a fertilizer, then it's probably a good idea to add some fertilizer pellets or something to your mix, but I don't. I just use liquid fertilizer. That's what I do. So, and then I also used to put charcoal, horticulture charcoal into the mix, but I don't know that it doesn't, to me, it has not made a bit of difference. I see no difference between when I used to put the horticulture charcoal into the soil and when I don't, like current. So to me, that's just a waste of money. So basically ocean forest, orchid bark, and perlite is what is in this mix. Okay, I don't have, oh, maybe I can find couple little bigger chips to cover the hole. Yeah. So there is a drainage hole in there, so I'm just going to take a couple bigger orchid bark chips and just kind of cover the hole so that soil doesn't want to drop through. Here's a nice bigger one there. Okay. Can you even see that? Probably not. But I have little orchid bark chips in there blocking the hole. So I'm going to put a bit of soil in there, and I need to get this out of here, which I didn't bring my little chopstick. Usually I'll use like my little chopstick to help me coerce the plant out of the pot. I think this one is probably super rooted. Oh, well, look at that. Okay, so what I do a lot of times is I'll just poke the bottom where the opening is at the bottom, and it pops it right out. Oh, I'll show you the roots. They look good. Here's our beautiful rooted Discidia. What a beauty. She's such a beauty. Hopefully she won't mind this repot. Always kind of worry about that. I'm going to need more soil in there. I think it'll be okay though. Fingers crossed that it will be okay. I just realized, you know, they say that the best time to repot is not in the winter, but I have never, ever followed that rule. Have you guys? Do you guys avoid repotting things in the winter time? I think they say spring is the best time to do it, but you know what? My plants have been, they grow even in the winter. They don't grow as fast in the winter, but they still are growing in the winter. So I don't feel like there is any harm in repotting this one in the winter. And I'm going to include some photo. I'll show you. I'm going to include some video here of where this plant sits in my house. So it lives in my living room, and it's on that ladder shelving unit. And look at the beautiful sun this plant is getting. The other day, I saw it just looks so beautiful with that. It was like maybe close to golden hour when I shot that video, and it just looks so pretty. It was getting the perfect little bit of sun, enjoying that sun, and just looking beautiful. Oh, see, this is so much better, you guys. I can tell it doesn't want to flop over anymore. And it fills in this pot like so much. Like it looks like it was always in this pot. It was just way oversized in that. Way too big for this little pot. Just way too big for this one. That's it. Let's see, let's do the test. Does it want to flop over still? Not at all. It does not. Not like it was. So pretty. What do you think? Oh, it's gonna look so pretty. I'm testing it to see if it still wants to flop. Only because it flops a little bit, only because the little feet, there's only 3 little feet at the bottom. So where there's not feet, it just wants to move a little bit, but it's not, it won't move. See, it's not moving. Only if I like wiggle it will it kind of move a little bit. But there it is. What do you think? I think it looks pretty cute. Isn't this a gorgeous plant? I need to propagate this one and get it in my shop again, because I know you guys love this one. Every time I put it in my shop, it always sells out. So I could even take some of this down here, although I do have a propagation in my grow tent that I could cut from also. All right, I'm gonna set this on the desk over here, because that one is done. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, so that's all everything else we're gonna be doing is succulents and cacti. So we don't need any more of this soil, because this is my aeroid mix here, and I have my cactus soil mix here. Cactus and succulent soil. And then also, you guys know I like to put top dressings on my plants. That's what this is. So let me show you what we're working with here next. What we're going to pot up next. Okay, so the next plant we are going to be repotting it's a new plant. You guys haven't seen this one. Actually, you have seen it. So when I went plant shopping last with you guys, I said, do you remember, you recognize this one? This is the Mammillaria elongata, also called, I believe, ladyfinger cactus. I said I really like that one, and then I might go back to get this one. Well, yeah, I did. It was $15.98. And so I need to repot this one, this one, and I'm going to put it into one of my hand painted. I didn't make the pot. This is a terracotta pot that I picked up at Lowe's, and I just hand painted it. I have a couple that I've hand painted. You can kind of see my strawberry one right there. I painted that one also. But so it's going to go into this pot. This one's going to go into this one. And I think it'll look really cute together. This one is kind of a yellowy color, and we have yellow in the pot, plus all these other beautiful colors. It is a cactus. It is spiny, and it will hurt me. So I am going to wear my gloves, my lemon gloves that I wore in another video. Oh, when we were potting up back here, potting up those cacti that I picked up from Walmart not that long ago. Okay, so let's see if we can get this. Oh yeah, that comes out so easily. And so this is from my local plant shop. Very nice soil, looks similar to what it's going to be going into, what mine looks like. So, oops. So this cactus soil is actually, it's a cactus succulent soil, and then I add in extra perlite to it. And then there's also I did throw in a little bit of some of the rock I use for like top dressing. I did put some of that in there also. And I don't think I have big chunks. There's no orchid bark in that mix, so I'm just going to grab a couple pieces of the orchid bark here to cover the hole. There, that'll do. That'll work. And get my gloves back on. Nicky is gone, so we don't have to worry about him and the perlite. I think that's a perfect, maybe put it a little bit lower because, yeah, that's good. Because I also, can you see that? I also want to put some top dressing. I always put top dressing for my cacti and succulents because it looks nice, I think. It looks nicer. I used up all of my cactus succulent soil. It's in here. So I do need to pick up more. Actually, I'm going to my local plant shop again today. I've been going every week, you guys. What did I pick up last week? I picked up some, oh, this. When I went back, I picked up this guy. And today I am going to look, oh, and I also picked up that Scottish moss. If you watched my Friday video, I took you to the grow tent, and one of the things I told you guys, I'm like really into ferns and mosses right now. So I want to go back and just check and see if I can find any more interesting ferns and mosses to add to my little collection that eventually will turn into I might turn into another terrarium. I've got my little tickle, so I gotta take care of that. Okay, so that is potted. Look how cute it looks. Adorable, right? Okay, so I am going to put some top dressing on this one, and I have to figure out which one do I want to use. I think I'm going to use this one. There is this dark one that actually would look really nice too. So if you remember, I showed you guys these before. We have this color, we have this dark, very dark. I have this chunkier, lighter color. And then I have this one that's kind of like a terracotta color. And then the last one I have is it's dusty. It's a mix of like dark and some green in it, which might look kind of cool, but I don't know. Maybe not. And I need to place an order for more top dressing because this I filled all. This is it. This is all I have of this one left. This is all I have of this one left. This one. This is it. I need to order more top dressings. Need to do that. Definitely need to do that. I think I'm going to go with this kind of orangey color. I think that might look good. Since this is such a colorful planter, I think a brighter color top dressing would look nice. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I think that was a good choice. Oops. There. Isn't that adorable? I think it's adorable. All right, so that one is done. And let's move these out of the way. I can put this one back on the shelf and I will grab the next one we're going to be working with. Oh my gosh, that looks so cute. I will put a picture up of what it looks like. Okay, so the next one we're going to be doing is, remember the brain? So this is lithops. And this is actually, I guess I'm talking too much. This is taking longer than I thought it would take. I thought it would go so much faster. Okay, so this was a thrift store planter that I picked up. $3.99, still has a little tag at the bottom. I'll remove that. And we're gonna put putting the brain in there. Lithops, looks like a brain. To me, it looks like a brain. Don't have to worry about spines on this one. So lithops are more like succulents. Here's where fast comes into play. This should go pretty quickly. Actually, I want it to sit lower. Because I do want to put top dressing on this one also. That's a little too low. That's good. All right, top dressing for this one. Let's see. I'm gonna go small grain with this one. So this is the one that looks like terracotta. So this planter has an attached saucer on it, and a little bit of the soil and the gravel has gotten into the tray there, so I'm just kind of trying to work it out. So there, I need my little brush to get it, but that works. All right, so that one is done too. The brain. Looks like a brain. So fun. All right, next. This is a new plant that I picked up on Etsy. And the name of it is, the scientific name of it is like, no way I'm going to be able to remember or pronounce. Oh, I can't even think of just the, I think it's spineless. I can't remember. It will be on the screen. But it is so cool. It's another kind of round, well, not kind of, it is round. It's a round succulent. Kind of like, similar, I think the growth will be similar to the Tephro cactus Geometricus, this one. I mean, they're not exactly the same, but similar. And this one will just get like it'll just keep growing these balls. The balls will just keep growing and growing and growing, and it should be really, really cool. Okay, so I did get a new planter for this one, and this is one I found on Etsy, and it is terracotta. So I mentioned in one of my recent videos that I have a hard time finding really nice terracotta, like unique terracotta. So like you can go to any big box store and they do sell little like terracotta pots like this, but I like them a little bit more unique. So I do a little hunting on Etsy, and I did find this one. And this one is handmade, one of a kind. And the maker, again, I will put it in the description, but I believe the name of the shop is OffCenterClay. Yeah. He makes some really interesting things. So if you're looking for interesting, unique terracotta pots, I recommend checking his Etsy shop out. But that's what it looks like. It comes with a saucer, and it's really cute. And I think this will look really nice in there. And there's room for it to grow more balls than in this pot. And I think it should work out really well. So he also includes, so you see the drainage hole in this one. He also includes this, in case you want, I guess, a smaller hole, but I like a bigger hole. I can always like fill in, like that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I can fill the hole with orchid bark. Looking for some bigger chunks, bigger pieces. Just to keep the soil from falling through. Okay. And put some of our soil at the bottom. So this should be, so I found this on Etsy. This one was found on Etsy. So we'll see what the soil looks like. Yeah, it's fine. I would have more perlite in that soil if it were me, but it'll be fine. Let's look at that level. That looks pretty good. I may have flattened it a little too much. I think that'll work. Pretty cute. Okay, top dressing for this one. I think I might try, so this top dressing is, it has some green in it. See this? It's like different colors. There's some dark, like some lava rock color in there. Let's see what this looks like. I feel like that might be kind of fun. The green rock is kind of the same color as the plant. There, what do you think? Would you have chosen that color? I kind of like it. I like it. All right, so that one is done. So we will put that one back up here. And then the next one, oh, this is another new plant, you guys. Last week when I went back for the Mammillaria elongata, I also got, a bunny ear, a bunny ears, opuntia, bunny ears, because it's bunny ears. Yeah, they had it, and oh, it was $6.98. So we are going to pot that one up, and I have two choices, but I'm kind of leaning towards one. So I have these two terracotta pots. So I'm leaning towards this one because it's just, I think I got this on Etsy actually. It's not something you can find at a big box store. This you can get at a big box store. Sometimes you can find, which is still, it's still a nice shape. I'm just not sure that it will fit nicely. We're getting pretty full up here. Can I fit? I guess I could probably squeeze that in there. Although when I get a saucer for it, it may not fit. But this one would fit nicely. All right, even though I like this one better, I'm gonna put it into this one for now, just because of lack of space on my shelf. I need a bigger system here for all these guys, all these succulents and cacti. Okay, let me find, once again, some orchid bark to cover the hole. Okay, and I'm not sure about the spines on this one. I feel like they might, like, there's no like real pokey ones, but I feel like the little hairs might stick to your hands. So just to be safe, I'm going to use the gloves. I need a little bit more soil. There, that works. I think the bunny ears are just so adorable. So cute. Okay, and top dressing on this one. Maybe I'll go with the bigger, we'll do the bigger chunky top dressing. Oh, and this one was $6.98 for that bunny ears. So I am still hunting for more cute terracotta pots. A lot of the shops I have ordered terracotta pots from before on Etsy, a lot of the shops are like on vacation, or they're just not currently making anything. So I think I was lucky to find that other one. There it is. Super cute. And adorable. Oh my gosh. I'll take you in to see them when we're all done here. I don't know if we're gonna have time to do the purse thing, you guys. Or maybe this will just be a really long video. Okay, we have one more to do. Oh, this one. Remember our Roadkill cactus? I want to pot this one up. And this one, I don't have, I mean, we're going to put it in not terracotta. We're going to put it in this pot, this cute face pot. It has a matching saucer. I just love this one. I think I had, what did I have in this one? I think I had Discidia hirsuta in this one, and I ended up removing it. I don't know if like that plant wasn't doing well. It might have been. It was. I think I chopped that plant up. Pretty sure. And so I have this leftover planter, and I think, you know, for now this plant gets like 20 feet tall in the wild. So yeah, this is probably going to be very temporary, but I think it'll look really cute. I think they'll look really cute together. So yeah, that is the plan with that one. This one just has like tiny little holes for this drainage, so I'm not going to worry about doing any orchid bark at the bottom. And this one is not spiny, I know that. Okay, and top dressing for this one will be, I might do dark. Dark. It gets me every time. We'll do the dark. Because the plant is dark and the planter is black and white. I don't know, I'm just feeling dark. Feeling the dark top dressing. And that one's done. Pretty cute. Okay, we're done. We are done repotting all of these. I gotta squeeze this in somewhere. Right here, I guess. Yeah, that works. Okay, I can always like rearrange stuff later. We are very full on those shelves. Okay. I'm going to clean this stuff up here, and then we are going to see what's in my bag. Which sounds really weird. See what's in my purse. We're going to transfer. I'm going to show, actually I've picked up a couple of new purses from the thrift store. And I kind of want to, I'm not sure exactly which one I'm going to use. I think I know which one I'm going to use, but I'm not positive. So yeah, maybe, well, I was going to say maybe you can help me decide, but I don't know how that would be possible. But yeah. All right, let me get those. Okay, so I probably should have done this on a thrifting video, thrifting for planty things video, but I honestly thought that this potting up all these plants was going to go like so much faster than it did, but since I brought it up, I'm just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it in this video. Okay, so here is my current bag. This is what I am currently using. It is a backpack style. I've been using this bag for probably 3 years, 2 to 3 years. I like the convenience of just throwing it on my back, kind of forgetting about it. Gets out of the way when I am thrifting, when I'm shopping, it's not in my way. However, I don't know, I feel like I need a change up. So this is Fjallraven is the brand. It's not perfect. Derek has repaired it for me. It was like torn here and he sewed it back together, but it's actually still kind of coming undone again. But okay, so there's a lot of crap in here. Yeah. So we're gonna change it up. Now I found 2 purses recently at my local thrift store. So let me show you these. All right, so here is the first one. And it's kind of a big bag. You know, I'm more of it's not terrible, but I kind of gravitate towards smaller bags, smaller purses. But this one is really cute. So here is the print. It is it's a tapestry type material, fabric. So we have flowers and we have polka dots. And then here is the inside. So this is the brand on this one is called, I had never heard of this before actually. It's called Maruka. Have you guys heard of this? It's handmade in Boulder, Colorado, which we live half an hour from Boulder. But I looked it up. I went on eBay, and the resale value on these is pretty darn good. Like I think I could. Okay, so I paid $12 at the thrift store. This was a little independent thrift store, not-for-profit thrift store in my town, and so it was $12. And I don't know, I kind of like it, but I will definitely be using it. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, they sell for like $30 to $50 on eBay. But it has a zippered pocket, so it's just, there's no closure like at the top here. There's no kind of closure, it just flops over. So, but I can put my more important things in the zipper compartment to keep them secure. And then I have this open pocket here. And then on the front, there are pockets here that will be hidden under the flap. No closures on them, but you know, I could slip my phone in that pocket. There's 2 pockets. There's one right here and one right here. So that's the first option. Now my second option is a smaller option, and it is this bag right here. Found at the same thrift store, also $12. So this is, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. Some of you, if you are, you will recognize it. This is Brighton. Yeah, oh, here. I get their catalog because Brighton. They specialize mostly in like jewelry. They have, here, I'll show you. And you'll see why I like their jewelry. Look, birds. See birds? They kind of make all the things I really like. Butterflies. This is their current catalog. I just got it. So I do have quite a bit of their jewelry. Look at this cute purse. I really like this purse right here. This pink. You can have it monogrammed. Unfortunately, this brand is really expensive. Like this purse is probably like $300 or something. And yeah, it's very expensive. So that's why when I find them at the thrift store for 12 bucks, I grab it. In fact, it was even cheaper than $12. It was I think it was like $9 because we got a discount. It was a discount day. So $9 as opposed to $300 or $400, but they just have cute stuff. My ring, my star ring right here, that is Brighton. And I have other ones. They do a lot of hearts. Like hearts are a big thing. Well, even like this little fob here, it's a little heart. Hearts are their thing. And I enjoy hearts, the heart-shaped stuff. But anyway, so I found this one. I'm kind of leaning towards this one. I'm going to take the tag off now. I just wanted to save it there until I did this video so you could see the price tag, what I paid for it. So that is gone. So I'm kind of leaning towards this one here. So this one has this flops up here and then has a zipper. It's a little stiff. I don't think it was really used at all, actually. So here's what the inside looks like. Very clean. It has an extra little hook here for keys. Cute little lining on the inside. Very clean, very clean. And more pockets here, like I could slip my phone in these pockets here, probably this pocket here. And I feel like things would be way more secure in this one. And this is made of leather and hemp. And the color is black. Now the only drawback is it's, you know, you don't have a whole lot to put on your shoulder. I mean, it'll work and you can always just like carry it like this if you need to. But then I also have, let me show you, which I considered. So this is a Coach bag. And this was my mom's bag. So it's like the Christmas before she passed, she got this as a gift. And isn't that cute? That's kind of cute too. It's kind of big though. But anyway, so this is barely used. So I took this, I took it, and I also considered that I could possibly take the strap from this one and put it on this one, and then that way I can wear it as a like a crossbody, because I do enjoy a crossbody purse. Except then you do still have these little handles here, but that's okay. So I could do that. I kind of wish this, oh, it will go longer too. I was like, I kind of would like it a little longer, and it can be a little longer. She just had it. My mom was smaller than me, so she had it. She didn't have it very long, so that could work. Okay, I think this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna transfer everything from this purse into this one. Should be fun times. Okay, so here comes the interesting part where you see what is in my bag. You hear there's all kinds of stuff in there. I forgot to show you. Look at the bottom, the feet on this. That has little hearts at the bottom too. It's so cute. Okay, we'll start in the main compartment of this bag. So first off, I have treats. I have panda licorice. You guys, have you ever had this? It's black licorice. It's amazing. I love it. It's all natural ingredients. There's like no sugar in it. It's molasses, wheat flour, licorice extract, and aniseed oil. It's just a nice, like, I don't do candy anymore. I don't do candy. I don't do sugar, but this is like a nice, just a wonderful alternative. And they also, it comes in raspberry. We also have raspberry, but I keep the black licorice in my bag. So that is in my bag. That must go into my new purse. It is definitely going into there. Okay, next, gosh, okay, and disclaimer, I have not cleaned my purse out in probably 2 years. Yeah, I'm bad. Okay, I have a coin purse in here. This is Vera Bradley, a Vera Bradley coin purse. Just have some money in there, a few coins, a little bit of change in there. I don't use cash anymore when I go shopping, so this is just, these dollars have been in here for 2 years. I don't even know how much money is in here, actually. Let's see. It's all dollar bills, it looks like. There's 4, 6. You never know when you might need some cash. 7, 8, $9. So I have $9 in cash. Big money in my wallet, in my little coin purse. Okay, this will be going into my new purse. I do have face mask. I still use a face mask. Do you guys still use face masks? I know a lot of people don't anymore. I have 2. I still use them every time I go shopping. I especially like using them at this one thrift store because it stinks. Like the thrift store, it's not a bad smell. But they pump the store filled with like scented stuff, and it's obnoxious. You walk out of there and you smell like the thrift store. So these work great when you're in there. You don't smell the stinky air freshener or whatever it is that they have in there. So, and then also like in crowded places, I like wearing a mask. I have not been sick yet this year, so I think they're working. And not last year. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. No one's been sick at my house. And I know some nasty flus have been going around. We have lotions. I have a couple types of lotion in here. This is like a Trader Joe one, which is it's a good one. It's a nice one. And then this one I got at Anthropologie. I don't know. It's like I think it's French. Yeah, made in France. It's like a hand jelly. I like this one. It smells nice. In fact, I'm going to use it right now. It comes out like a gel. See that? It's a gel, and it like dries really fast. My hands have been so dry. I don't know about you guys, but like cracking. See how they got cracks? Got a crack here. Just what you wanted to see, my cracking hands, but this stuff works really good. It's very, very nice, and it dries really fast, and it smells nice. And I would tell you the name of it, but hyalomiel, I don't know. I can't pronounce that. Okay, so those will be going in. I have my driver's license and cards stuff that will be going in. And then I have, gosh, there are going to be so many receipts in here. I'm not going to bore you with the receipts, but oh, here's a flower bin receipt. Oh, this was from last Ocean Forest soil, some cactus succulent, another cactus succulent, an air plant, and perlite. So this was I think the one where we went shopping together. Pretty sure that's the receipt from that trip. So I'm gonna pull out all. Oh, don't we? You know, most women have that in their bag. So here's a old mask, trash. This is all trash. Although this flower bin receipt I save because I can write it off. Taxes. Yeah, it's that time of year. So that will go in the tax bin. Okay, tons of receipts in here. And, oh, here's an expired ACE coupon. Yeah, it's from last year, and my goodness. Oh, more flower bin. Oh, yeah, more flower bin. This was back in August. That was for like outside perennials and stuff. Ooh, we have a new container of mints, never opened. And, oh, and a container of mints that are opened. I'm going to have one actually, just because, from Whole Foods. Derek always teases me because when I get into the car, oh, a little thing of gum. I just recently read that every time you chew gum, you're getting bits of microplastic in you. Did you know that? Yeah. Well, this says it has carnauba wax. So anyway, I don't chew gum anymore because after I read that, I'm like, I don't want little plastic, microplastics. So yeah, I'm just going to throw that gum away. I'll just stick with mints. Oh, but what I was saying is Derek makes fun of me because every time I get into the car, the first thing I do is, well, I used to do, is pop a mint and then put my chapstick on. That's what I always do. And he calls it my smokes. These are my smokes. But I actually don't really do mints anymore. Okay, there's a bunch of receipts in here. I'm just going to throw all that away. Oh, and there's some change in here too at the bottom, which will go into my coin purse. There's even a couple pennies in here, which, did you know they don't make pennies anymore? They're kind of, they don't make pennies anymore. All right, I think, okay, that's everything in that big pocket. Oh, there's more change down here. More pennies. Who would have thought you'd ever be excited about finding pennies? I am when I find pennies. More pennies. Okay, empty. Big pocket is empty. So also in there is this little, this. So this is a little, I got this from Anthropology. This was a gift at Christmas time a couple of years ago, probably 3 years ago. Everything's 3 years ago. Yeah. It was just a gift at Christmas time. So in here is some hand sanitizer. And there's 3 of those. Oh, 2 of those. And then here is a facial tissue. Do you guys think these are still good after 3 years? I don't know. I don't know if they are. There is hand lotion. Never used it. I have no idea. Did I use it? I don't think I ever used it, but it seems like it's empty. Seeing if it, all I smell is my other hand lotion, so I don't know. I think it like dried up or, oh, there's some. Let's see. Let's see what it smells like. Maybe I used it. I must have used it and I don't remember using it. It doesn't really have a scent. Or else my other lotion is just too powerful. So I'm going to throw this away because that is about empty. This is ibuprofen. That was in there. And, oh, a Band-Aid. And a little hair tie, I guess. I think it's a hair tie. Yeah, a little hair tie or a little tourniquet. So I assume this is bad. This is probably expired. Yeah, expires 2023 and April 2023. So that tells you how old it is, how old this whole thing is. But I think these are probably okay still, these sanitizers. So we'll keep that. Okay, next pocket. All we have left is this zipper pocket here. Okay. In here is my smokes. This here is a chapstick. Strawberry lip balm, almost gone. It is from Anthropology. if you go to Anthropologie in their checkout line, they have like a bunch of little, at least mine does, like these little compartment areas where they sell all these like little fun little things, like this chapsticks. So there's that. More receipts, which I'm not going to bore you with. Oh, a sticker from In-N-Out. We have an In-N-Out in our city now, so I grabbed a sticker. Another, more smokes, another lip balm. This one is mulled berry. It's nice, nice one. I think I got this one from Whole Foods. And then there's going to be a lot of chapstick in here, you guys. I have this one, Burt's Bees, which actually has some tint to it. See, it's like tinted. So you get a little bit of color with that one. That one's almost gone. Ooh, we have more Burt's Bees. Cucumber. Do you guys have like a ton of chapstick and stuff like that? Oh, and we even have lipstick. This one's interesting because this is from Anthropologie also, and this is okay. So you see the color, but when you put it on, see, it's not going to work because I have all this other crap on me right now. But it's supposed to, the color changes tint. The tint color changes for your body. So I guess like if we're not for, it's different for everybody, like the color that it would be. So here, let me see if I can, let's see if it works. Don't need it that big. So that's the color. It kind of like changes over time. But I like this. I like this lipstick. And did I say this one's from Anthropologie? Yeah, that one's from Anthropologie. All right, we have some more Band-Aids. Actually, we can put these Band-Aids. Let's see, we have that. That one. Got a lot of Band-Aids in here. Yeah, so we'll put those in this little convenient little pouch here. Keep those contained. We have a Stop and Shop. Oh, this is from Stop and Shop. This is from Connecticut. Don't need that, trash. We have no Stop and Shops here. Oh, we have some peppermint breath spray. So now I mentioned that I don't really, did I say I don't really use the mints anymore? Now my smokes are this spray, which I got at Natural Grocers, which I love Natural Grocers. So what do I do when I get into the car? Breath spray and chapstick, lip balm. That's what I do. Yeah, that's why Derek calls them my smokes. I have a couple of hair ties I can put in here. More hair ties because you just never know when you might need a hair tie, I guess. Let's see, more receipts. Ooh, what's this? Oh, look, Ricola. Cough drops. Oh, and a hair clip. I'll put this in here also. Actually, I'll put my cough drop in there too. I have no idea how old this one is, but oh, and eyeglass cleaner. Actually, I'm going to put my eyeglass cleaner in this pouch also. Is this interesting? Let me know. We can do more weird stuff like this in the future. Let's see, and more receipts, trash. And a dime. So we will put the dime in our coin purse. Okay, empty. This one's empty. So I have a big pile of receipt trash here. All right, so now we can fill our new purse. How exciting. I'm going to use it today. I have to go out today. I have to do some grocery shopping today, so I'll get to use my new purse. My new to me purse. Okay. Oh, and it also has this attached to the zipper. It's like it's broken. I think they had like a little purse charm on here. So I'm going to do that. I'll get a little charm and I'll stick it to the zipper. I like stuff like that. Fun stuff. Whimsy stuff. You guys know. I had it open and I just closed it. Okay. So I'm not going to put my phone in yet, but my phone will go right here. And then, let's see, in the big open spot will go my licorice, because I need that. And then also, try and get closer for you guys. The little pouch will sit there. It's going to be so much easier to see stuff this way. Okay, I'm just going to put one of the mints in there, and I'm just going to save this unopened one since I don't really use it. I have my driver's license and cards, which I'll stick right there in the pocket. I probably will just throw my phone in. Oh, I could probably fit my phone in there with that when the time comes. And my breath spray will go in this pocket here. And then also my collection of lip balms and lipsticks will go in there if they'll all fit. Actually, they're not all going to fit. Bummer. Oh, has the color changed at all? I think it is what it is. So I'm not sure where to put this one. Actually, I don't really use this one all that much, so I'm going to leave that one out. I use this one all the time and it's almost empty. So I'm going to put that one in there and my lipstick in there. And then I do like just having a plain old no tint lip balm or chapstick. I'll put that one in there, and then I'm going to forgo this one because this one, it has color, but that lipstick has color, so I don't need two colors. Okay, now lotion. I might not put this one in there and just put this one in there. Yeah. And then I do want my face masks. I keep two just in case sometimes I lose them. So I have a backup in case I lose them. They fall out when I get out of the car. And then my coin purse. And then one last thing. Wow, that's filled. One of these just in case deals. And that is it. That is what is in my bag. So the only thing missing would be my phone. Sometimes will go in there, but that works pretty good. And we'll zip it up. And there's my new bag. How exciting. See, it's always fun. And it's not even brand new. It's used. It's secondhand. But look at that. It's so fun. I'm so excited about this. All right, you guys. So I think that this is going to be a pretty long video, I think. But hopefully fun for you. Hopefully you found it interesting. You got a little bit of planty stuff, and you got a little bit of like Vlogmas extra stuff. So to me, that was fun. That was fun. I love doing just like random weird things. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing everything. There's my black squirrel, the new pot. Can't wait to go set this up in its new place. And then everything else we potted up. We have the bunny ears here, and we have the lithops and this strange one, this spineless doohickey guy, and then the fence post guy down there, and oh, and the Mammillaria elongata way in the back right there in the rainbow pot. I got a lot accomplished today, and I have a brand new purse, a brand new filled purse to go take out with me shopping. And I'm going shopping today, and I'm going plant shopping today. I'm going to be looking at some plants. So yeah, you'll probably see if I find something, you will find out about it. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me here today. I truly appreciate you being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.